Assalamu alaikum. On the intervening night of 4th and 5th of July, more than 80 Muslim women, including myself, were auctioned online on a website named Sulli Deals. We were doxed and borderline trafficked. We were treated as objects, and it was extremely disturbing to see your photo and your name on a website that is selling you off as a sex slave of sorts.
As we know, Sulli Deal is an app which is dealing with the online auction of Muslim women by using their photos and social media IDs, and they used a GitHub platform to do this. And the Sulli Deal app was taken down after they exposing the content on social media, Twitter and other social media. And Delhi Police and National Women Commission charged a case, but no action has been taken yet in this case.
My name was there in the app called Sulli Deals, which auctioned off Muslim women online recently, and there were names and Twitter handles of at least 80 women there. So basically they commodified us. They have turned us into nothing but mere objects that can be sold off online. Hindu men.
It is extremely outrageous to see that there has been no response from our allies who did not even find this incident disturbing enough to even condemn. I want to focus on the centrality of the Muslim identity in this incident, because a lot of people try to portray it as a women issue, which it is not. While we were attacked as women, we were mostly attacked because of our Muslimness, because we are Muslim women, and this attack was indirectly also on the Muslim community at large. I just want to say that this is a violent manifestation of the right-wing Hindu ecosystem and their anti-Muslim sentiments and Islamophobia, and nothing else.
It's just that I'm very disappointed that not enough outrage is there, because we are Muslim women, and the threats of sexual violence or the real sexual violence is so normalized against Muslim women that they don't care enough. We don't see feminists or these influencer and celebrities talking about it. So that's the part where I'm very disappointed.
I would like to say, same like Noor Marvish, one of the victim of Sulli Deal, which is the online harassment can become an offline crime. Then what will I do if someone saw my photos and Sulli Deals and tried to harass me, tried to attack me on public, and what will I do then? So I filed a case against this for using my photos on Sulli Deals and all. So I filed a case in Kerala. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope something good will happen, inshallah.
I have filed a complaint which I'll want to quote that the Delhi Police and the Cyber Cell must investigate promptly and effectively, so that the people behind the creation of this website are held accountable and prevented from repeating such acts in the future. In order that the perpetrators of these acts are brought to justice, I have engaged advocate Vrinda Grover as my legal counsel. On 12/7/2021, I filed a complaint seeking registration of an FIR under relevant sections of the Indian Penal Code, the Information Technology Act, and the Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act. So this was my statement regarding the action against the Sulli Deal.
I just want to say that while we are disturbed, we are traumatized, and this is trauma after trauma that the Muslim community is braving. We are not afraid. We are extremely angry, and we will continue our fight against all hate crimes that are directed towards us, and we will continue our fight against the Hindutva right-wing ecosystem.